Tonya, Alexis, and Pete here, and thanks for watching. We're taking an 8-day Eastern Caribbean cruise on the Carnival Vista. From Port Canaveral, we stopped at Amber Cove, St. Martin, St. Thomas, and San Juan. In this video, we're in Amber Cove, Dominican Republic, taking a coffee plantation excursion through Carnival. We're TAP, and we're in the port of Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. We left Port Canaveral on Saturday and had one sea day on Sunday, and arrived at Amber Cove on day 3 at around 2 p.m. on Monday for our first stop of the cruise. We were scheduled to arrive at 10 a.m., but rough seas caused us to be delayed by almost 4 hours. The Amber Cove Cruise Port is located on the north coast of the Dominican Republic, about 20 miles west of Puerto, Plata. Run by the Carnival Corporation, it opened in 2013 and has shopping, restaurants, bars, and an aqua zone with a pool, water slides, and zip lines. Since it was our first time visiting Amber Cove, we decided to book an excursion through Carnival. About a month before the cruise, we booked the excursion, a Dominican Coffee Experience, to visit a local coffee farm. We received our excursion tickets the night before in our stateroom, and we met just on the other side of the duty-free shops where all Carnival Shore Excursions meet. But since we were almost delayed 4 hours, we met in the Reflections dining room so they could take us off the ship quickly.
There's the coffee crew. Y'all ready to drink some hot coffee?
No.
It's 90 degrees outside.
Coffee.
Alexis, you want iced coffee?
Iced coffee.
I don't think they know what that is.
Yes, they do.
We will take a secret route. It's cruise stairs. So we'll go secret route because we want to be faster than the others. So we will go through the cruise stairs all the way down to deck 0.
Why is it so dark in here?
So, kind of late today, right?
Yes.
That what?
We are late because we had bad weather, right?
Yes. Well, no, we didn't have bad. Well, we did kind of have bad weather, but we navigated around the bad weather, which is why we were late.
So it's 1 o'clock now.
We were supposed to be here at 10:30.
10:30, yeah. So
We're waiting to get off.
I think this is going to be a speed tour. Speed coffee drinking.
It's gonna be on 2 times speed.
Please remember to have your room keys in your hands and your tickets. Thank you very much.
After they called our excursion to leave, we went down some stairs at the front of the ship and made an easy exit to the port. Once we made our way down the dock, we still met at our designated meeting area for each excursion. And from there, we were led to our bus. This is Junior, our tour guide for the day, even though he doesn't like coffee.
Depend the traffic, maybe less, but maybe in 45 minutes we're gonna be there.
Heading east, we drove through Puerto Plata, about an hour and 30 minutes to our destination in the mountains of the Dominican Republic. After driving about an hour and 15 minutes, we arrived at Cafe del Yarro, an artisanal coffee farm in the mountains of the Dominican Republic. Once we arrived, we were given the option to use the restroom, and the tour began about 10 minutes later. And this is when we got our first taste of this amazing coffee. Junior then turned the tour over to the owner of the coffee farm.
Will be your tour guide. So if you have
And he started by showing us the coffee bean roaster. And then we made our way to the southern end of the property to see the coffee bean plants.
plant. That one on my left. And this is the cacao fruit. Dominican cacao is the best of the world. Okay? Yes, sour.
In addition to coffee plants, they also had cacao plants, bananas, and avocados.
Some balance between sun and shade. Yes.
As we walked through the hillside, we zigzagged through the plants and finally made our way to the hut that separates the beans from the fruit.
Like this. We separate the beans from the skin. Our goal are the beans. We do 3 works at a time. That pool where someone is standing, we cover with a lot of beans.
We come back. I know. They go like that.
The wet beans. Less than that, you don't have nothing when you do your coffee. When you roast your coffee, you
They're massive.
Yeah, these are the big kind,
Yeah, the green kind.
not the Haas ones, the other kind.
is totally safe. However, it will be bouncing a little, okay? So the rules are very simple.
We ended the tour by crossing this suspension bridge, and it was time for lunch.
Trapped inside the mind of a dreamer.
But the almost 4-hour delay in port made this a pre-dinner snack. They had roasted chicken, 2 types of rice, avocado salad, and some of the best salsa we've ever had. Cafe Yarrow also had a small store where they sold their ground coffee and whole beans. So Diane and I picked up a bag of each.
Hard to find. I feel like I've been wasting all my time. Everything I tell myself is a lie. Feel like I'm 6 feet underground. I've got dreams on my gravestone, no flowers to be found. I keep screaming, shouting, this is my battleground. Though I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer, my fears can't hold me down. Casket of our heart's deepest feelings, graveyard of forgotten wants and hopes, trapped inside the mind of a dreamer. No one may really ever know. Feel like
After about 2 hours at the coffee farm, we loaded up the bus and made the drive back to Puerto Plata.
I keep screaming, shouting, but no one hears the sound, 'cause I'm trapped inside the mind of a dreamer, dreaming.
As part of the excursion, the bus stopped in Puerto Plata in the main square so we could exit the bus and do a little shopping. But since we were so late getting back, they only gave us about 15 minutes to explore. The back on board time for all guests was 7:30, and we just barely made it back. Overall, our group loved this excursion, so we highly recommend it. The delay getting to Amber Cove that day drastically shortened our excursion. But the information we learned, the food we ate, and the people we met made it all worth it.
And falling through the clouds.